Cheese is a dairy product produced in wide ranges of flavors the solid curd.
Curds? Why are they called that?
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking about cheese.
Why?
Cheese is an amazing delicacy. It's the perfect food on its own and can be used to elevate other foods to its level. What is a pizza without cheese? Depressing. Just like your life. I'm sorry, that was mean. I'm not usually like this, believe me. I only summon Satan on the weekends.
Hey, there goes my boy Lion again.
God damn it, Satan, it's not the weekend! If you've never eaten cheese before, bless your soul, allow me to explain how it tastes. Perfect. Cheese is the perfect balance between milky, sweet, salty, savory, acidic, buttery, and almost every flavor under the sun. And to those of you who like spicy food, just dip your cheese in hot sauce, you peasant! At this point, you may be shouting names at the screen, calling me a buffoon because I forgot.
Yo, Senzu, you wanna go play on the funny SMP?
My apologies for the frequent interruptions. Because I forgot about the different variations of cheese! But how can cheese be perfect if there are so many variations? Well, you can't spell perfect without cheese for one, but for another, all cheeses have the core balance which makes cheese so good. Except Gex, which can't be legally sold in the United States for its crimes. That's not a joke, by the way. Anyways, enough with illegal cheeses. Let me give you a quick, rapid-fire, non-comprehensive, ultra-gaming, gaming. I love gay people. In a homosexual way. Brie cheese, a perfect and creamy dish that rewards you for every bite you take, with, if I recall correctly, crisp edges which allows this to be all the more rewarding to eat. 10 out of 10. Camembert is also very similar to brie. I hit my mic, sorry. But without those crisp edges, which may sound bad, but its softness gives it a whole new level of depth, which just isn't present in brie cheese. 10 out of 10. Emmental. The cheese is a bit harder and tastes different, but is uniquely stylized compared to the other, and can also be used as a good way to describe me, and it's still amazing. 10 out of 10. I think you see the pattern here. All cheese is 10 out of 10 unless it has fucking Gex in the name.
This is like an all-nighter at SenzuMike's house.
No, not that kind of Gex.
You talking about cheese?
Well, actually. So cheese's flavor and variations are amazing, I'm sure you know, but what about its health benefits? Well, according to fucking Harvard, cheese has numerous health benefits. I'm sure you're gasping loudly now, screaming in terror even, as no one food could have all that power, Puck. How is it that cheese is not only perfect in taste, variation, production, but also nutritional benefits as well? Well, that's because it's not, dumbass. Cheese is high in sodium and saturated fat, which isn't really that good, but it also has calcium and protein within it. Which, you know, you gotta get them gains if you want to be like my friends and fight your way out of Hypixel.
What?
You know too much. This does mean that cheese should be eaten in moderation, though I thought it was interesting to note that the Harvard researcher does recommend eating nuts instead of cheese. Good to know that the researcher was gay. Wait, did I do this research or not in Harvard? You know what? Anyways, I love eating lots of cheese. So, according to Harvard, I'm probably gonna die sooner than most. Half because of the contract I made yesterday with the devil, and half because of how much cheese I consume. But what if what I discussed so far has barely scratched the surface of cheese's potential? Because what if you combined cheese with other foods?
What?
Cheese and crackers is a staple. It's just amazing. The salty flavors from the cracker complements the cheese perfectly. Bread is also another perfect item to combine with cheese, so much so that cream cheese exists. A specific type of cheese designed to be spread on bread. And what the fuck did I mean here? I just wrote, and really just bread. Oh, past me? You're really a stupid idiot, man. Phone. Stop interrupting me. Bread's plain nature really is amazing, as when combined with cheese, it's like a canvas guiding the cheese to its full potential. Cream cheese or otherwise. There's a reason why cheese is so commonly paired with nearly anything that has bread on it. Except peanut butter and jam. Why would you even suggest that? Get out of here. Leave. But everything I've suggested so far are things where you add cheese into other meals. What if you add stuff into cheese? For example, adding salt to your cheese. Sure, you might increase your risk of heart attacks and other high sodium stuff, which makes me realize I didn't really do a lot of research. Did you know that a McDonald's ice cream cone is 30 grams of additive sugar, and that science suggests your daily limit for additive sugar to be 25 grams is 36 grams? Don't even get me started on the 68 grams of sugar in an Oreo McFlurry. You can eat goddamn salted cheese. And by the way, yes, I did lie about not doing my research. I brought up the Harvard paper. Adding salt to your cheese might sound a bit weird, but similar to cheese and crackers, you can just add an extra kick to your cheese you wouldn't have had otherwise. This can be a tad overwhelming to some, which is why the customizability you're given when you add salt to your cheese is absolutely necessary. I mean, you can put as much salt as you want.
Am I not supposed to be an HFIL or something?
Oh yeah. The optional customizability I previously established has all the difference to its quality. Give someone innumerable choices and they'll be overwhelmed at all the options, being forced to dedicate equally unquantifiable amounts of time to choose from their pool of options. God, what is English class teaching me? But give someone a limited amount of choices and they won't have the freedom, or might not have the freedom, to do what they really want to do. Accommodating to both of these ideas is something that video games try to do all the time. Like with Sonic Frontiers, which literally gives you sliders for how you want your character to control. But this means that the default is the intended configuration, giving the player two choices, to change it or to not. And if someone doesn't like the game controls, they can easily change it or reset it to what it once was later because they don't really like what they ended up changing it to. Anyhow, going back to the combination idea, let's go to something else. Maybe meat. Almost any meat goes brilliantly with cheese. That's the juicy and more savory taste of the meat complements the cheese perfectly. And if you want to go even further beyond, maybe you can add some nuts with your meat. That might be pushing it a little bit too far with the innuendos. But hear me out. This is probably something you've never thought of, but what if you combine cheese with more cheese? Think about it. Brie and cheddar? Think about it. Mozzarella and camembert? Think about it. It's perfection and perfection. That makes for the perfect creamy load in your mouth. Oh no! Yeah, no, we're done.
It's me, you fool, SenzuMike, and I'm here to steal your soul. Ooh.
Joke's on you. I sold mine for an ice cream.
I sold mine to be able to animate Revival the Animated Series 1% faster.
I sold my soul to be happy, and I think it's working.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy. I was actually gaslighting you into thinking that you got all those things all this time. You didn't actually get an ice cream. Wait, how did you gaslight yourself into getting an ice cream? You know, I'm kind of afraid of you now. You're free to go.
What the hell, Satan? Why'd you let them go?
I didn't let them go. I just gaslit you into thinking that I let them go.
No, you're not. You're gaslighting me into thinking that you're gaslighting me into thinking that I'm gaslighting you.
They're gone, by the way.
Son of a...
Yo, Kalo and Cronon, let's get revenge and kill SenzuMike.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm down.
You and Cronon.
In conclusion, cheese is just amazing. From cheese's potential on its own, its different and all equally great variations, and its ability to go together with anything on the face of the earth, all this contributes to cheese's presence as the greatest food of all time. After all, what's a pizza without cheese? Depressing. I used that joke already, but I gotta go find my friends and send them back to Hypixel.
Surprise, Senzu.
Whoa, stranger danger, stranger danger.
We're gonna mug you and take your life.
Young man, you better come back
Hey,
here.
Quillo, have you ever experienced getting out shot?
What does that have to do with anything?
Denied. You thought I forgot about you?
You think I can't handle that smoke? God damn it.
Back to Hypixel you go. That's pretty easy. Oh yeah, I still have to track down Chronicus. Where even is he? Alright, now that all my friends are dead, I just have one more thing to say, and it's going out to all you lactose intolerant people. Eat cheese anyways.